Australian Television Network and Associated Stations presents The Bert Newton Show!
Hi, welcome to the show. Grazie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bert Newton Show on the 7 Network right around Australia. Do we have some lovely people for you today? We're going to welcome to the studios the Vienna Boys Choir. It'll be wonderful to have them here. And, of course, they're going to sing for you. Also today, just recently inducted as a member of the Order of Australia, one of Australia's leading actors, entrepreneurs, and indeed one of Australia's stars. Mr. Noel Ferrier is going to join us. I said all that because he's just backstage and you can hear all of that. And also, it'll be terrific to welcome to the show today, of course, continuing on the line of Noel, who is a very well-known vaudeville performer. We also welcome on the show today two people you'll love to see again, Jan Adele and Lucky Grills. They'll sing for us too. So it's a pretty good deal. You didn't pay to get in and all that entertainment for absolutely nothing, and for you too. And to open our show today, Donna Lee and the Alana Clark Dancers and Jump, Shout, Boogie.
Well, not too long ago in 1944, when every mother's son was going off to war, they had to lift their spirits high. For Uncle Sam, motherhood and apple pie, instead of spending money that they did not have in hot spots in the Bronx, they went to hear that kind of jazz. You're hearing funky, honky tonks. It made you want to jump, jump, shout, shout, knock yourself out. A boogie woogie beat is what I'm talking about. If you have the heebie-jeebies, you can dance away to the boogie-woogie music the piano man was playing. You could jump, jump, shout, knock yourself out. A boogie-woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroonie if you felt low down with the boogie-woogie beat of the piano man who's going to town. It had the kind of rhythm that would fill the hall. The plinkin' and the plunkum drove them off the wall, and they would dance and drink their gin. And when the buzz, they join in. So everybody partied till the cows came home, 'cause that's what boogie's for. And every night that dump would jump, and keep 'em coming back for more. It made you wanna jump, jump, shout, knock yourself out. The boogie-woogie beat is what I'm talking about. If you have the heebie-jeebies, you can dance away to the boogie-woogie music the piano man was playing. You can jump, jump, shout, knock yourself out. A boogie-woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroonie if you felt low down with the boogie-woogie beat of the piano man who's going to town. Yeah. And you can jump, jump, shout, knock yourself out. A boogie-woogie beat is what I'm talking about. If you have the heebie-jeebies, you can dance away to the boogie-woogie music the piano man was playing. You can jump, jump, shout, knock yourself out. A boogie-woogie beat is what I'm talking about. You can pull a switcheroonie if you felt low down with the boogie-woogie beat of the piano man who's going to town. Town.
Now that is an opening. Donna Lee and the Alana Clark Dancers and Jump, Shout, Boogie. And keep it going now, ladies and gentlemen, as I introduce to you star extraordinaire, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Noel Ferrier.
Yes, thank you.
Need vodka.
The Queen, the Queen.
Yes, indeed.
God bless her.
All of them. Noel, on Queen's birthday morning, I picked up the newspaper.
Oh, that all.
Looked under N, nothing there.
No.
So went up the list and all of a sudden saw Ferrier, Order of Australia. Well done.
Thank you very much, but it was quite a thrill. And I know Elizabeth's pleased.
Have you heard from her?
She's thrilled. She was the first one to ring.
What about Phil?
Phil was out hunting.
Yes.
But he sent his best wishes. But Elizabeth said, now they're running at Randwick today, aren't they? I said, yes. She said, there's a horse running in the fourth called Medal of Honour. And she said, put $10 on.
What happened?
The races were cancelled. But anyway, no, she was thrilled. Bill Hayden was thrilled. We're all thrilled, so we got the trifecta.
Lovely. I was talking very briefly behind the set, which is my want, just before starting on the show. And what I didn't ask you, the first lass who opened the show, Donna Lee, who was fabulous. Do you know whose daughter she is?
Yeah, Gloria's.
Oh, yes, Gloria Lawrence, yes. Oh.
She's terrific, and she's got so much of Gloria about her, but she at the same time is very individual. I think she's a dynamic performer.
Matter of fact, we might have just a shot here, a freeze frame of Donna, in which you really can see the great likeness.
Really?
Of that's me at the moment. It'll continue to be me.
You look very like Gloria there.
No, not to worry. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much.
Well, there's so much
charming of you. Noel, do you think, with the award being given to you, do you think that people in theatre in Australia are given sufficient recognition?
Oh, probably not, but because it's still regarded very much as sort of a bit of a joke business here. You know, I mean, we had a carpenter in our place the other day doing some renovations, and he saw me sort of just wafting around the place, as we all seem to do during the day.
So you wafted many times.
And he said to me, finally he got up the courage and he said, it must be terrific being an actor, but what do you do for a living? That is really a lot of the attitude that still exists in this country, that they can't take the business of acting or the art or the profession of acting as a profession. They still think that everyone does it as some sort of game.
Why is it, Noel? Because of the isolation of the country, or because we're young?
I think it's a mixture of the two. I think that the arts have never been taken very seriously in this country, I don't think, by the mass, you know, and consequently it's still thought of pretty much as a very small endeavour to be involved in.
Have you ever considered getting into politics and maybe doing something about this?
Well, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about what's going on at the moment, and in fact I'm seriously thinking about starting my own party, which of course is the popular thing to do these days.
Of course. What would it be?
Well, I was going to call it the Jiggery Pokery Party.
The Jiggery Pokery?
Yes, well, it's a sort of a coalition of the jiggers and the pokers.
Both of which you've been.
Exactly, at some stage in my life. So I was going to call it the Jiggery Pokery Party, which I think would win, because we'd have a minister for lurks and perks, we'd have a minister for inebriation, we'd have a minister for the arts and culture, and we'd have several ministers, and I'd certainly be probably the treasurer.
Yes, well, why not? Why not? Would you like to address us today as one of those ministers?
No, but I will.
Okay. I mean, which minister
You'd like
do you
me to
have
do
in
it?
mind?
I will do the treasurer, but he will be known as the Minister of Gobbledygook.
Okay, the Minister of Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
If you'd like to take your
Thank you
position
very
over
much.
there.
Oh!
Yes.
There's a lecture.
We have spared no expense, and also balloons and streamers and everything, no?
Gosh. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for Gobbledygook.
Right. Good afternoon, or if you happen to live in somewhere like Perth, good day. I am the Minister for Gobbledygook, which also incorporates the departments of Balderdash and Codswallop. Our beloved communicator has particularly asked me to speak to you about your concern. Now, we all know that you, the public of Australia, are concerned, and we are concerned that you are concerned, and we know that you are concerned because you know that we are concerned about you being concerned. Let there be no concern about that. Only the other day, our beloved communicator called us in for one of those Monday morning chats. It was during one of these top-level meetings that I raised the worrying issue of the public's concern. Our beloved communicator said, "What do you mean they're concerned? That is absolute rubbish. They are not concerned. They are hurt. Hurt! H-U-R-T, he shouted. At which time, of course, his eyes filled with tears, and we all knew what to expect. Fortunately, Senator Button, who had been momentarily lost in the thick pile of the luxurious carpet, jumped out and activated the Guinness Book of Records blubber-meter. I am proud to report that our beloved communicator blubbed for solidly 35.5 minutes, which created a new record for blubbing. Needless to say, we all put down our knitting and gave our beloved leader a standing ovation. He dried his eyes and he said, "Well, what are we going to do about this hurt?" I immediately held up my hand and said, "Please, sir, I believe I have the answer." He said, "Okay, Minister for Gobbledygook, what is it?" I replied that it just so happens, sir, that ASIO reported to me several months ago that we could expect any moment an invasion of the dreaded rattlesnakes into Australia. They also reported that they knew of a certain Dr. Mountebank who had developed Mountebank's world-famous rattlesnake bite cure back in Sacramento, California. Instantly, cunning devil that I am, I contacted him and bought up his entire supply, which I had shipped out here secretly aboard the USS Missouri. Just as the shipment arrived, I learnt that the rattlesnake invasion was off, which left the government with this huge supply of Dr. Mountebank's world-famous rattlesnake bite cure. I happen to have a bottle of it here right now. Well, sir, seeing these new interest rates, which are causing so much hurt and have been likened to the bite of a rattlesnake, I got his attention here, I suggest that we make an offer of a bottle of Dr. Mountebank's amazing potion to the public. No money need be involved. Just unmarked notes sent to this address, Minister for Gobbledygook, Parliament House, Canberra. On receipt of the potion, you simply rub it on the hurt, and I'm assured by the good doctor that it will go away instantly. Our beloved leader threw down his copy of Best Bets, reached over the table and gave me a hug, at the same time shouting, "Gobbledygook, brilliant, go to it." He then, of course, burst into tears and started reciting, "I love a sunburnt country, land of sweeping plains." At that point of time, of course, we all left hurriedly. So there you are. That's the solution to your hurt. Now, come on. Would I tell you a lie? Thank you for your attention. Until the next time, this is your Minister for Gobbledygook saying sayonara, goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Excellent. Just watching you there, Noel, you know, of course, I mean, it showed once again just what a fantastic performer you are, an actor. I mean, you get into the role of something. I'm not too sure whether you're method or not, but what's in that gobbledygook? But the one thing I reckon that we've got to have a look at, Noel, if you don't mind me being seemingly rude.
Yeah.
Yesterday on the show, we did what we call a makeover. A delightful lady in the audience, Jenny, who looked originally like this, became this after 55 minutes. Now, I'm not suggesting that we make you look like that,
well,
but I really believe that Noel Ferrier needs... Not again. Noel Ferrier needs a look of the late 80s and 90s.
You think?
Yes. David and Erica, please enter, if you will.
David and Erica, what are you going to do?
I'm going to ask you to go with them to the makeup room.
David and Erica.
It will take, yes. David's on the right, that's Erica on the left.
Hello, Erica, my dear.
Do something with David and Erica. And, careful, David. Make him, give him a Ferrier look of the 90s, OK? Just go with them, Noel. They'll look after you. Let's hear a Noel Ferrier as he leaves our soundstage. Good luck, Noel. Keep a stiff upper lip, won't you? We're back with you after this break, and we've got some help for all you golfers out there in television land. We'll see you soon. It seems these days that just everyone is into golf. I must admit, I'm not really a great golfer myself, but I do concede that everyone around me plays golf, and there's a brand new implement here in Australia which is going to help you golfers no end, I'm told. It's the revolutionary Golf Swing Trainer. And ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome its Brisbane inventor, Bob Cox. Have you on the show?
Well, it's lovely to be here, Bert.
What does it mean, this revolutionary golf swing aid?
Well, it's a machine that teaches you how to swing correctly A lot of people go out on the golf course supposedly to play golf, Bert, but all they do is try to hit a little ball. They don't get that far to play the game. So this machine's to teach them how to hit the ball, then they can play golf.
Bob, let's have a look at the machine, and you can explain further to us exactly what we're going to do to improve your game of golf.
I'll just...
Bert's Country Club, I like that. I like it.
I've got to put all the gear on, Bert.
Yes, so I'll go the gloves first up.
Oh, yes. That's an essential
This
part
is the
of it.
machine, obviously.
That's the machine, yes.
It looks very sort of Buck Rogers, doesn't it?
Well, depends how you view it, Bert.
Well, I'm sorry, just viewing it here, it looks
you
very
could
Buck
say it's
Rogers.
futuristic.
Well, that's perhaps what I should have said. It looks very futuristic. Obviously,
Exactly.
you don't like Buck Rogers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, that's how it stands.
So
Bert.
it's just the one glove?
One glove,
Yep.
left hand,
Yep.
must have the hat.
Must have the hat on, yes.
Right.
Now, take us from there.
Right, now, Bert, I step into it like this. Nothing too elaborate.
Yeah.
Take the club in the normal manner,
Yes.
normal grip. Comfortable.
Is it important to wiggle your bottom like that?
Oh, yes, that's
Yeah,
called
right.
a waggle. Yes,
A waggle, is it?
yeah, that's right.
Off you go. Hit one for us.
Right, well, I'll just do a few swings for it, Bert, just to loosen up.
Whatever you want to do, Bob.
Practice swings, you might say.
Fine. Yes, that's lovely, Bob. Yep. Try another one.
Okay, Bert. Go.
Good. Now, what about hitting one, Bob?
Right.
Now that we have them on the edge of their seats?
Well, now, Bert, if we could just bring that ball forward a little bit there,
Yep.
just so they can get a bit of a liner on it. Oops. And we'll see if we can hit that green.
Yes, can we see it? Yeah, the yonder green over there. We know where we're shooting, don't we? That's the green. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh. Okay, righto. Another one.
Right.
Here we go. Off you go, Bob. Oh, nice shot. We have backstage Drew Morfitt, one of Australia's best-known sporting commentators. Of course, does football on the Seven Network and also happens to be a golfer. Drew, come out and say hello. Drew Morfitt.
Well, I'm a mud golfer, Bert.
Well, I'm not a golfer at all, so I thought perhaps it was best to get you in there.
I'll have a bit of a go at this.
I'll just have to make a little adjustment here for Drew. Bert.
Certainly, for height, obviously.
Yes, that's right.
I'm so tall.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's about
There we
it.
are.
What
Bert.
about the
keep that
cap? You
against
said
the
it's very
inside of the
important to wear the cap.
That's the idea, Drew.
Excuse me, Bob.
Sorry.
You said it's very important to wear the cap.
Oh,
No, well, that's my excuse in case I miss
of
it.
course. You may borrow
Well,
my
now I've
cap.
got to do it right.
Righto, mate. Off you
I've
go.
got a big head, Bob. Not when it comes to golf, that.
Have a
Yeah,
practice
just
swing.
move nice and steady. That's good. Great. Right now, this move
Nearly
over there
twisted me
will
off my
fly
feet.
through. That's the shot.
Righto.
Now we'll try you with the ball.
That's good.
This could be anything.
Right.
I haven't
Here
got a
goes the
golf
ball.
handicap. My only handicap is my lack of ability.
Off you go, Drew. Give it a whack. Yeah, well, if you were aiming for the band, that was a great shot.
Oh, yeah, terrific.
Let's try it one more time. Drew. Just one more time. Off you go.
There you are.
I'm sure this is a great invention.
Well, hang on a sec. That finished up over there. How did you possibly do that?
It's just like my real golf game.
Is it my turn now? No one's asked me would I like a turn, and I'd love to have a turn
Well,
if I may have a turn. If you don't mind me having a
Go
turn.
on, Bert.
I know you've been just... I can see
Shall I
the
take my jacket
agitation.
off?
Yes, wanting to get into it, Bert. Yes,
Okay.
take the coat off.
Right.
Mate,
In here.
Yes, Bert. Well, just move that little piece there.
Like so.
I don't know. I'll just have to raise it a bit for you.
You certainly will.
Quite tall, gentlemen.
6 feet. Collingwood 6-footer I am, Bob. There you go. Lovely.
Feet a bit further apart there.
The feet further forward.
No, apart.
Apart.
Spread a little bit more. That's it. Good
Okay.
stand.
How does it look? 'Cause it feels quite unusual.
I think it's a little upright, Bert.
Pardon?
A little bit upright.
A little bit upright.
Just a little bit bent here. That's it.
Bob, we invite you on the show to show us your... Bob, please. I don't even allow Patty to do that. Right.
Right. Okay.
Now, did you mention that you had some special headgear for me, Bob?
I have. As
Right.
a matter of fact, Bert, it's just right.
Trying to remind
There it
him.
is. Right.
Oh, I didn't... Oh, was it going to be well like that?
This is designed for novices, Bert, and I
Yes.
hear you are a novice, but it's also designed for would-be celebrity golfers.
Why?
Well, you see, it makes you keep the head down. Celebrity golfers have a problem because they keep wanting to lift the head up to see if the cameras are on them.
You're an old side splitter. OK.
The other thing this does, I found when I was using myself years
Hang on
ago.
a sec. It's going down with me. Bob, can you just bring that up again, please?
Yeah?
Bob, I've spent about $7,000 on hair transplants there, and you're... OK, right. Here we go.
Tell you what, Bert.
Yes?
This hair, when I first used it many years ago learning, I was losing my hair. And I found when I used this, it actually massaged my head and caused my hair to grow again. It's a fact.
Fantastic, Bob. Yeah. OK.
Saves a lot of money, actually, for church transplants.
Right, on we go.
Now, if you just come down a little lower...
Certainly.
That's... Sorry, I don't want to put too much pressure on that.
No, that's OK.
Precious, isn't it? How's that, Bert?
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Yeah.
Now, that'll keep the head steady. You must keep the head steady when you play.
Oh, it keeps it very steady, Bob. It's fantastic. Right, OK.
So you keep just feeling in there.
Right, now, grab the stick.
Right, grab the stick.
Yep.
Right. What a beautiful stand.
This is, by the way, just the people who've just tuned in. I mean, this is a legitimate machine, isn't it?
Of course it is. Yeah.
Have you sold many?
Oh, well, I've got a few out. I've got some in Japan. Actually, we're really at the beginning stage.
Bob, you're not answering the question, have you sold many?
No, not yet.
Not yet, no, but everything takes time. OK, bring the ball over,
wow.
and we'll have a whack, Bob. And what's the machine called again?
Come down a little bit there, mate.
Certainly. I'm so uncomfortable there, Bob.
It's called the Cox golf swing trainer.
The Cox Golf Swing
trainer.
Trainer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pardon?
Oh, that's right. There you go.
OK, Bob.
Okay.
You have to... Yeah, OK. Here we go.
Ooh, yeah, not too hard there, Bert. Easy does it. Easy. Oh.
Now, this time, would you like me to hit the ball? All right, have a try, mister. And this is it. Stand by for chaser. It's not even grabbing me, you see. OK, here we go. Haven't got much time. This is it for...
Oh,
Hey, not bad. Did you see that? Thank you, Bob. Good night, Mr. McKay. Back with you after this break. Thank you, Bob. And thank you, Drew. That's quite right. Thanks a lot. Welcome back. In 1939, 50 years ago this month, a group of young boys from the Vienna Boys Choir were stranded in Australia and branded as aliens. Prime Minister Robert Menzies had just announced that Australia was at war with Germany. And one of those boys is my next guest. Please welcome Otto Neckwald. Just give me the pronunciation of that surname again.
Nekvatal.
Neckwald, Otto Neckwald.
Yes.
Otto, 50 years ago, when you were over here as a member of the Vienna Boys Choir, war was announced, declared by Australia, and all of a sudden you were cast here. What happened?
Well, we were a choir of boys. We had been together for a long time. We were a small family. We really weren't fazed much because politics was the furthest thing from our minds.
But your parents weren't with you, were they?
No, they were in Vienna. But I think they knew we were in a safe place.
So you were billeted with various families, were you?
Yes, we came back to Melbourne and we became the St Patrick's Cathedral Choir. A lot of new Australian boys came in and Australian men, and we provided the music for the liturgy.
What happened then after the war? Did many of you go back?
No, well, we grew up and most of us got girlfriends, as nature dictates, and some of us were already married. And at that time, the Russians were still in Vienna. It was a situation like you have now in Berlin. And so our parents really said, don't bother coming home just yet. And I married here, and my parents came here in 1950, and they lived here for over 20 years.
Otto, how old were you at the outbreak of the war?
14.
14. Oh, well, of course, you see, you're a young
And the,
man by the time
the
you
youngest
finished
was 9 years old.
it. Yeah.
You see?
What happened to him?
Well, he's still here.
So, by choice, most of you decided to stay in Australia.
Well, most of us grew up for a longer period in Australia than anywhere else.
And it became your country.
Of course, yes.
One very famous member was the late Stephen Haag, who
Yes, yes.
did some wonderful things in theatre here in
Yes.
Australia. It must give, to look across at centre stage and see the members of the present day Vienna Boys Choir, it must
Yes.
give you a very special feeling, does it, Otto?
Well, not only that, but one of these little boys is a very distant relative of mine.
Really?
I just discovered last Thursday week.
Well, you've got a special interest now, haven't you, in listening to them. You've got 8 children of your own, I'm told?
Yes.
How old's the youngest?
23.
23. Well, too old to be a Vienna Boys choir member, right?
She's a girl too.
Oh.
I think they would have her. The boys.
Oh, no. Lovely talking to you. Nice to have you on the show. And the Vienna Boys Choir, of course, is touring Australia at the moment. There's something very special about the combination of these voices whenever you hear them, in any year that you hear them. They began in 1448. Not this particular group,
no.
But the choir itself began in 1448. The Vienna Boys Choir and Polka with Ease. The Vienna Boys Choir. And please, if you have the opportunity of seeing them as they tour Australia, take advantage of that opportunity. Special sound about the voices, as I've mentioned to you before, and good luck with the tour, boys. And also good luck to my next guest, who's one of our regulars, our resident zoologist, Dr. David Smith. David.
Hi, Bert.
Hi. Lovely voices.
Beautiful, aren't they superb?
Yes, indeed. And as I say, anyone who has the opportunity of seeing them, they should do so. You always have special surprises for us, David. Obviously, I can preempt that today we're talking about ants.
Last time we had the anteater, this time we've got the ants.
Exactly, yeah, we had the echidna last
That's
time,
right,
didn't we?
yes, we did.
Tell us something about ants. I mean, are they as fascinating as we're led to believe in the terms of how they live their lives?
Oh, I think so. I think once you start to look at ants and watch how they go about their lives, you just become captivated. I mean, people down in the makeup room and at the front office today have been just glued to this antarium, or Antopolis, and they're just intrinsically fascinating.
Well, OK, that's man-made, but is that pretty close to the real thing?
Not really. Their burrow systems are extremely complex. They'll have, multi-dimensional high-rise, or actually they're low-rise because they go below the ground, layer upon layer of caverns and special chambers and rooms and things, all for special purposes. They even have a burial ground for ants that have died, and we've got some film that we'll see a bit later of ants being carried down to the burial chamber.
What species of ants do we have here in Australia?
Well, that's a hard one to answer briefly because there are something like 4,000 species.
In Australia?
Yeah,
Are there really?
There are 6,000 species of ants in the world, and we've got 4,000 of those, so we're well endowed with ants.
Any really dangerous ones?
These are probably the most dangerous in the sense that they give you a pretty nasty nip. These are bull ants, the famous red bull ants. we have a particularly famous ant in Australia, which is the oldest ant on Earth. Not the particular one, but the type, Methuselah the ant, you know. The type of ant. He's an ant called Nothomyrmecia, comes from South Australia, and they're quite remarkable. They take us right back to the dawn of antdom.
And how do you know that? How do you find that out?
Well,
don't you just ask them?
Actually, you ask the ant experts and they tell you a big, long, complicated story, but it turns out they've got primitive features. They're similar in some respects to these, but they're bigger. And they've got some remarkable facets of their biology. For example, they use the stars to navigate. When they come out at night and they go searching for their food, they would have difficulty at night getting back to the same nest. They use the stars, and if you put a blanket over the tree that they're coming out from underneath, they can't find their way back because they need to see the stars to work out where they are.
What about this footage you've got for us,
Let's
David?
have a look at the footage. We've got some shots that we took at a very nice display at the Museum of Victoria, and we can see little ants. This one's actually got a dead ant. I think it's... No, this one hasn't. This one's probably going out searching for some food. There are castes of ants, of course. Much as there are different classes of bees, there are different classes of ants. And so there are worker ants and there are drones, and there's the queen ant who does all the reproducing, making the new ants. She's got a pretty busy life, actually, the queen ant. These are the galleries in the museum display, and you can see there's just thousands of these ants there. These are the young egg cases, and the young ants will hatch from those. They have a special room, the nursery section, set aside for the young ones. And they bring food down and they look after them. They are cleaning their bodies. Now, their bodies are covered with antibiotics, would you believe? Really? They've got a very thin layer of antibiotic which actually prevents the young ones becoming infected with any of the bacteria that are in the soil. So I think the more you learn about ants, the more fascinated you become.
Each hive or each community, how many queen ants are there?
One only. That's an absolutely golden rule. If a second queen comes into the area, the newcomer will be dispatched immediately. They'll sting her to death.
Well, as you say, I mean, she's a very busy lady, isn't she?
Very busy, yes. And the drones have a great life. Their job is to fertilise the queen, and so that's their role in life. The workers do the hard work. The drones just go about the business of reproducing.
David, how do you get those extreme close-ups of the ants?
Well, you use a wonderful little camera like this one here. You can actually have a look through this special lens. It's an endoscope, the sort of thing that's put inside people's lungs or other bodily places. And you can look inside things with that. And if you just look at my hand there, you'll see you can focus really closely.
You didn't clean your fingernails this morning.
I must check that next time.
Yeah.
But if I pop it in this camera here, just brace yourself, because you have to have lots of light for one of these lenses. We'll just pop that in like that. Open up the diaphragm and turn the light on. And if you look at my hand now, you can see right down into my fingerprints, running right along my hand like that. And I'll even... You see my fingerprints
Yes,
there?
I can, very easily.
And then it goes right back to a big wide shot like that. And in fact, if you want to check out the age of your zoologist host, guest I should say,
Careful.
put it up to my eye like that, and you can see, if I get into the light here, you'll get an amazing look at the wrinkles in my face.
You've got the reddest rims I've ever seen, David.
It was a great party last night.
What happens if I take that off? I guess I could just shoot it like a normal television camera.
Yes, you can. You can indeed.
If there's any such thing as a normal television camera. How do you get that off? Do I need to take that off too?
Just turn that down a little bit, yeah. That's fine. That should work like that, I think, yeah.
Right. Where do I look through?
Just turn this light off in case we...
Yeah, just bring it
over the top.
Here.
There we go.
This is terrific. Wait on, I can't get my thing in.
Hi.
I can't see a thing. Why can't I see anything?
The audience can.
Well, perhaps do I need to do something else?
There's no viewfinder on that one, Bert. You
I
have
see.
to do it by...
You
you have to do it by guesswork.
Thanks a lot, David. So, OK, well, if I do that... I see, yes.
Yeah.
Now, where do I find... Oh, we don't worry about focus on the show. I'll tell you what, David, you can do. You can cross to the next break. Brad will hold up the card. Over here, Brad, and you can tell everyone what's going to... Over beside me.
OK, just point down a whisker.
There you are. Just stand there, Brad. Don't worry about being seen. You paid your tax, haven't you? OK.
Fine.
David, thank you for your company. And now you can... I'll get you in focus. Wait on. And you can cross to the next break. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Bert. After the break, we come back with Jan Adele and
Hang on
Lucky
a sec.
Grills.
Hang on.
Not time? We'll do it again.
Off you
Take
go.
2.
1, 2, 3.
After the break, we come back with Jan Adele and Lucky
Look
Grills.
into my camera. Back with you soon, Zane.
Back with you soon.
40 years in show business is a long time. 80 years is, well, it's more than a lifetime in some cases, isn't it? Jan Adele and Lucky Grills have had 40 years each in this magnificent business, and they've been magnificent in it too. Please welcome Jan Adele and Lucky Grills. It's just a good feeling not only to see you, but to see you together.
Nice to see you, Bert. It's lovely to see the ratings are coming up. I'm so glad.
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
We're expecting a lot from you today too. So
Oh, really?
Good luck.
Good
40
luck.
years is a long time in this business. You started out, obviously, as a very, 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 very young girl.
Well, you're being kind, Bert. I'm 54. I started when I was 14 as a dancer in the chorus and in the ballet. And, you know, they used to call the ballet a line because these days I could be a line all on my own. I was supposed to fill it out beautifully. Oh, that's a shot of me when I was 14, when I first started.
Did you know Jan back in those days, Lucky?
No, Jan and I first met in 1952 when we went to New Zealand in a show called Celebrity Club on Parade. And we used to jostle around, you know, we'd be walking down the street, we'd start an argument like a married couple, you know, and people would bypass us and everything, and that's how we started.
Why didn't you put the garbage out last night?
Put it out yourself, you cooked it.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Lucky, how did you start out?
I originally started in concert parties here in Melbourne in the war years. I did an act called Tex and Lucky, the Hilarious Hillbillies. And I was on Dick Fair's Amateur Hour in the Hawthorn Town Hall on August the 10th, 1944. And I was apprenticed to the printing trade, and I used to do the concert party shows around Puckapunyal and up in those places during the war.
You've both done straight stuff. As a matter of fact, I saw you in a movie just a couple of nights ago, and I thought you were just terrific in that. As a matter of fact, we've got a break from it. What was it called again?
High Tide.
High Tide. And we've got a little grab here in which people can see the other Jan Adele.
Oh.
Talent for us tonight? What are you doing? Nan?
Oh, well, I might do, it had to be you, it had to be you. That one.
Why don't you do I am a pretty little Dutch girl, as pretty can be, baby. And all the boys in the basketball team are crazy over me. I really love you. I double kiss you. And he jumped in the lake and saw the snake and came up with a bellyache.
Jan, what is really the major difference between comedy and drama? Is there much difference?
No, I don't think that there is. A different way of applying yourself to it, of course. I don't know. One of the things I found interesting with film technique as being a variety performer where my whole life, well, like, you know, we've spent on a stage working out to an audience. And, of course, in film or in theatre, in like a musical comedy, the audience is the fly on the wall. You work to the people and the audience is out there. Whereas I had to find... I had to be very aware that I had to remember not to look out there. It was face-to-face on a one-on-one basis. The other thing is for like High Tide and for another film I did called Daisy and Simon, my nails had to come off, of course, because they're much too glamorous for the role. And I am a hand person anyway, so for film, where everything seems to be magnified quite a bit, every little action or reaction is enough. Like an eye movement can do it instead of, you know, big. So I had to modify a lot of me. So, yes, the techniques are different, but the demands are pretty similar, I think.
Yeah. Well, of course, you've been down the same track too, Lucky, because you were the star of Bluey, which was a fantastic series.
Wasn't
here on
it a
the
good
Seven
series?
Network. That was wonderful.
Yes, that was back in 1976.
Do you enjoy that?
I loved it. Not the strenuous side of running up and down stairs, but I wouldn't be able to do it now.
No.
But I really enjoyed the challenge because it was, it's just something different to get your teeth into and something that you feel, you know, you become very involved. I was talking to Mike Preston one night. We were in a dressing room talking about the fact of doing these straight shows. He said, "Did you become involved in the character?" I said, "Yes." One night I was going home in the car and I even chased the guy. I thought I was a cop. He did the same thing. He said, "I got to the lights and jumped out and wanted to thump this guy because he was driving so badly."
Lucky and Jan, we can't have you on the show without doing a song. If we take a commercial break and come back, would you be willing to go to centre stage for us?
We'd love to.
Okay, lovely seeing you guys. Jan Adele and Lucky Grills. And we're back with you after this break, and they're going to sing for you. of the real veterans of Australian show business, Jan Adele and Lucky Grills, and where would you be without me?
I can't believe that it's 40 years.
40 years.
40 years each we've been, and out of those 40 years we've been mates for 37 years.
37 years.
I'd love to ask you a question.
All right.
Would you tell the truth?
Of course I would.
On a bright?
Yeah.
All right.
Cross my
Where
heart.
would you be without me, Lucky? Just ask yourself, where would you be? I mean, look at yourself. You are so dreary.
Dreary.
Oh, dearie, oh me.
Well, where would you be without my friendship and my corny old face?
I don't know.
Don't you know money can't buy friendship, and it's so hard to replace?
Well, that's true, but where would you be without my courage? I am as fearless as free.
Free?
Faithful if you should flag, sometimes you are a drag. Surely you've got to agree.
Well,
Tell me frankly, where would you be without me?
I don't know, but I don't think I'll go there.
No? Oh, that's a nice thing to say.
Where would I be without you, Janice? Lord only knows where I'd be. Look at my life, it is so tragic. There's no magic, you see.
Well, I couldn't live without your friendship and your corny old face. Don't you know money can't buy friendship, 'cause it's so hard to replace.
Well, tell me, where would I be without your courage? Help it to carry me through. People all ask me why, whether I'd live or die. I couldn't care if they do. Tell me frankly,
Where would you be?
where would you be? Where would you be? Ha ha ha.
Without me.
Jan Adele and Lucky Grills. And after this break, we find out what's happened to Noel in the last hour or so. Our makeup and hairdressing experts here on the Bert Newton Show believe this is how Noel Ferrier should go into the 1990s. Noel Ferrier. Let's show the pony.
The pony? Is there
Yes.
a ponytail there? Actually, I think it looks rather nice.
You look like a dishevelled Frederick Parslow.
I've just got caught in a vacuum cleaner.
What's it like having all that hair up there? Isn't it
It's
wonderful?
marvellous. It's marvellous. Yeah,
And look
it's
at the
very
jacket.
nice.
You look wonderful, Noel.
I think I might get into leather after all, do you think?
Well, we can at least talk after the show.
Do you have leather shops down here? You know, wouldn't you?
Yes. We'll see you soon.
hope
You've got a
so.
return booking, haven't you?
Not unless I get arrested on the way out of here today.
Noel Ferrier, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show tomorrow. Professor Geoffrey Blaney, Paddy Boston, and also Jonathan Covey. Goodbye and God bless you.
When in Melbourne, our guests stay at the Hilton on the Park. This has been a Jim McKay production for the Australian Television Network.